What's up, my Termination? Charm City Gamer here, back from Wild the Park Baseball 19, and it's time for Game 1 of the ALCS. I can hardly wait to bring it to you. It'll be the Mariners, of course, as they won their series with the Indians in Game 5. And the Mariners knows as Rogers cycled, takes them out against Mike Messina. Youngster went 6-8 this year with a 5.83 ERA. I don't even think he lasted long in real baseball. Only lasted parts of 3 seasons. No wonder I never heard of the guy. Anyways, what do you say we get this game? What do you say we get Game 1 going? I think we'll be in their yard for Game 1. Should be a good one. Brad Pennington's still out for 6 days, but he can't be used in postseason anyway. I'll show you the Mariners' home screen so you can see their usual lineup, so you guys have an idea of what their stats are. Where are they? Mariners, there they are. Okay, Steve Felix Furman, the leadoff man. Reggie Jefferson, Edgar Martinez, and their superstar King Griffey Jr. to clean up 53 homers, 130 RBIs. Jay Buhner, 29 bombs, 90 RBIs. Tino Martinez, 31 and 90. Mike Flowers, Dan Wilson, and Reese Soho. And former Royal Baron Sean Roski. Well, not former in this play, in this setup, but future Oriole, I should say. In 1997 he came over. Anyways, enough talking about the teams. Let's get Game 1 started, shall we? Here we go. Okay, we're at home. I thought we were in Seattle, but we're at home. And we'll see how everyone does in terms of hitting and everything later. Cal, of course, at shortstop. Jeffrey Hammond batting behind Rafi Palmeiro. Mel Baines will bat 6th right behind Hammond, so pretty much the same lineup we ended Game 3 of the division series with. So let's get to it and see what happens. Mike got a new decision in his first playoff setup. As you can see, Felix Furman in the division series 10 for 25 with an RBI. Mike with no decisions against the Yankees. Let's see if we can change that here against the Mariners. And here we go. 2-2 to Felix Furman. Or Furman. I think it's Furman, not Furman. Whatever. Back to Mike on the first, one gone. 1 second, I'm just going to turn down the volume a little bit. Alright, now we're back as Reggie Jefferson stands in. 5 for 21 with a homer and 5 RBIs in the division series. 0-2 to Reggie. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And I'll bring up Edgar Martinez, 7 for 20 with a homer and 3 ribbies. 1-2 to Edgar. Line into right field, there's a base hit. And to bring up the ever-dangerous Ken Griffey Jr., 7 for 25 with a homer and 4 ribbies in the division series. 1-1 to Ken. Into right center, it's going to be a double. Let's see if Martinez will try to score. And he does not, he'll hold at third base. So Griffey earns us with a double. And bring up Jay Buhner, 7 for 21, 2 homers, 4 RBIs in the division series. As Mike trying to get out of a jam here in the first. 2-2. To left field, Brady Anderson is there, and Mike's going to get out of it despite the 2 base hits. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. Bird's coming up. And bring up Mark McLemore. He really sizzled in the division series. 8 for 15, 3 homers, 7 RBIs, earning ALDS MVP honors, I believe. If I recall correctly, he was the, yep, I thought so. He was the ALDS MVP. Alright, so let's see what Mark can do here in the ALCS. 1-1 to Mark. Line into right field, Buhner is there, he's got it. I'm out Covington, 4 for 17, 2 homers, 5 RBIs in the division series. Cal looking to break out here in the ALCS. 1-2 to Cal. Line to third. Martinez there. He's got it. 2 gone. Around Mike Devereaux, 7 for 14, even 500. 1 homer, 4 RBI in the division series. 1 homer, Mike, and that is driven to dead center field. That's going to get down. That'll be an easy double. Griffey will get it back in, but not in time to get Mike. 2 out double. Here's Rafael Palmeiro, the O's first baseman. 368 average, 48 homers, 141 RBIs this year. 5 for 12 in the playoff series so far. 3-1 number Rafi, and he draws a walk. I'm round up to youngster Jeffrey Hammond, 4 for 15 with a homer and 5 RBIs. 27 homers, 102 RBIs, 320 batting average for the regular season. 0-1 to Jeffrey. Top team up. And Soho's got it, 9 in the inning. We go to the second. Scoreless here in Baltimore. Tino Martinez, 7 for 22, 318 average in the playoffs, 31 homers, 90 RBIs, 289 average in the regular season. 1-2 to Tino. Back to Messina, on to first. 1 away. And back Mike Flowers, 4 for 22, 1 homer, 4 RBIs, 182 average in the playoffs. And Mike, during the regular season, 15 homers, 34 RBIs, 288 average. 2-2 to Mike. At his line, the left, Brady will have a play though. 2 gone. And wrap Dan Wilson, 4 for 20, homer, 2 RBIs, for 200 average in the playoffs so far. 8 homers, 48 RBIs, 240 batting average for the season. And Dan, his career best, I believe, was 15 homers, or 18 homers, excuse me, 96 for Seattle, 83 RBIs, 285 average. Career highs, there you see it. Everything was all set for him in 96. Never reversed that since then. You know, we'll see what he does here. Back to Messina, on to first. Game over. So after giving up a couple hits in the first inning, Mike set them down in order here in the second. Harold Baines will stand in, 5 for 14, a homer, and 4 RBIs in the division series. As Harold went on an absolute tear this year, setting a career high in home runs with 37. And a career high in the batting average of 345. His 109 RBIs was, I believe, the second highest total he's posted. Yes, the highest total he posted was 113 in 1985 for the White Sox. Still bad here in the second. 1 to Harold. Line into right field, there's a base knock. And round Freddie Anderson, 9 for 14 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Freddie really stalled the ball well in the division series. Here we go season, 21 homers, 78 RBIs, 283 average. 0-2 to Brady. Laced into center field, Harold was running up to get back to first, and diving catch by Griffey, what a play. That's why they call him the kid, folks. As Leo Gomez stands in, 0 for 5 in the playoffs so far, as he batted sparingly in the division series. 25 homers, 90 RBIs, a 282 batting average during the regular season, all career highs for Leo. 1 to Leo. Runner's going, and I'll keep him out of the double play on the first. 2 gone. And about Chris Hoyles, 6 for 13 in the playoffs, 3 RBIs for a 462 clip. 31 bombs, 93 RBIs, and a 293 average during the regular season. Chris, career highs in homers and RBIs. At his in the center field, Griffey will have a play. And we will be scoreless going to the third inning. As Luis Soho stands in, 4 for 22, 1 homer, 4 RBIs, 182 average during the postseason. 10 homers, 54 RBIs, 328 average in the regular season, 111 games. 1-0 to Luis. Bounce to the short, 1 shortstop to another. Scouts got it on the first, 1 gone. And round Felix Furman again. 1-2 to Felix. Second base, McLemore. 2 gone. Reggie Jefferson. 2-2 to Reggie. Swing and a strike 3. 1-2-3 Seattle here in the third. McLemore standing in. 2-1 to Mark. Line into center field. There's a base knock to the second baseman. Will he try to run here on Dan Wilson? He does. Third to second. In time. I was trying to get something going and paid for it. As Cal popped that up, Furman Webb will play. Excuse me, what am I thinking of Furman? Furman second base, so is the shortstop. And around Mike Devereaux, no matter 2 down, nobody on. 1-1 to Mike. Diving stop by Soho, but he won't have a play. Infield there. Rafi Palmeiro, who drew a walk his first plate appearance. Mike's running, and that is crunched to deep right field, and that baby's gonna go. First postseason home run for Rafael Palmeiro. 2-0 Birds. Look out in Utah Street, folks. Back for more right after this. And we're back as Jeffrey Hammond stands in following the Palmeiro blast to deep right. And didn't help Roger Circles ERA, 5.40 now. He's got 13 hits and 8 1/3 postseason innings, 5 earned runs. 3-2 to Jeffrey. And he draw the walk. Second walk he's given up today. Yes. Harold Baines will stand in. 3-2 to Harold. Second base. Inning over. But the Birds do grab a 2-0 lead as Mike Messina will head back out on the mound, looking to get his first postseason win after a no decision in his first effort. 10 innings in postseason play. He's given up 10 hits. Martinez will stand in. 1-1 to Edgar. Driven to dead center field. That baby is going back to the track to the wall. See you later. And just like that, this lead is cut in half. I'm running for dangerous Ken Griffey Jr. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned the fact that Mike queued up a hidden inning. 1-2 to Ken. Line to right field. Jeffrey Hammonds has a play. 1 gone. Now bring up Jay Buhner. 3-1 to Jay. Third base, Leo Gomez up with it. On to first. 2 gone. Tino Martinez standing in now. 0-2 to Tino. Line into right field. Jeffrey Hammond's racing, and he's got it. So, Mariners do get 1, but they do still hold the lead. Freddie Anderson stands in. 5 in the 4th. 0-2 to Brady. Strike 3 call. Leo Gomez. 1-1 to Leo. Third base, Martinez. 2 gone. Number up Chris Wales. 1 to Chris. Center field, Griffey will play. And we are through 4 here at Cannon Yards in Baltimore as the O's lead 2-1. Number out Mike Flowers, lead off the 5th. 1-2 to Mike. Strike 3 call. Dan Wilson. 1-1 to Dan. Second base, McLemore with it. On to first. 2 gone. 6 7/5 is 4 2/3. Pretty economical for Mike. Luis So standing in. 1-0 to Luis. First, Palmeiro will take it to the bag himself. Inning over. Bottom 5. Mark McLemore leading off. 2-1 to Mark. Second base. 1 gone. And now Cal Ripken. 4 for 19 as well so far. 0 for 2 here in game 1. That's line in center field. Base hit. And increases average a little bit as Mike Devereaux stands in. 2 for 2 in this game. 9 for 16 so far in postseason play. Right field, that'll be an easy handle for right fielder Buhner. Kyle gets back. 2 gone. Here's Rafael Palmeiro, who in his first regular at bat took one on the Utah streak for his first postseason home run of the 1994 campaign. 0-2 to Rafi. That's force out. I couldn't tell where it was going. I don't know if it was in the shift or what, but they'll get a force on Cali in the end. Felix Sherman leading off 6th. 1-1 to Felix. Back to Mike. 1 gone. Reggie Jefferson. 3-2 to Reggie. Short. Cal up with it. 2 away. Yeah, you better shake it off, Cal. We need you for the rest of the series and possibly the World Series. Here's Edgar Martinez, who homered in his last at bat. Go shoot Edgar. Swing and miss, strike 3. Here's some redemption for Mike. No homer this time for Edgar. As Jeffrey Hammonds leads off the bottom of the 6th. And he will promptly hit a rocket to short, but it'll be an easy out. And by Pearl Baines. That is smoke to left field. Does it have enough? Yes, it does! Goodbye, baseball. 3-1 Burns. Alright, way to go, Hal. Way to go. To 1 to Brady Anderson. Smoke to center field. This one had a chance. Back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Goodbye. Back-to-back bombs. Leo Gomez standing in now. 3-1 to Leo, and you draw the walk. Chris Orioles, 2-1. Chris back to the mound, on second for 1. No relay. Well, relay is not in time, I should say. Around Mark McLemore, 1 in a mark. Third base, Martinez on second for a 4th inning over. But the Birds grab 2 and a couple solo home runs. 4-1 as we go to the 7th. Right, and we'll be back for that right after this. Alright, top 7th is Griffey leads it off. 1 for 2 is Ken. 2-2 to Ken. Sling of a strike 3. Got him on the high heater. That was 92. And Mike has settled down nicely compared to his first postseason start against the Yankees. He didn't get through 7 innings. Shea Buter stand down. 3 to Jay. Call the walk. That'll bring up Tino Martinez. 0-2 to Tino. Center field, but Devereaux's got to play. 2 gone. Mike Flowers. 2-0. Back to Mike. On to first. Inning over. And Mike has pitched a very strong 7 innings. I think that'll be enough for him for his second postseason start. I don't think we need to risk him throwing more than potentially needed there. I mean, 97 pitches. I think he's good enough. So we'll get Mark Eichhorn up. That'll bring up Cal. 1 for 3 in the game. 5 for 20 in the playoffs. 2-2 to Cal. Laced into left field. That'll get down. That's an easy dope. Cycled, still pitching here in the 7th. I thought he'd be taken out. Bring up Mike Devereaux. 2 for 3 today. 2-2 to Mike. In the right center, Buhner will have a Buhner. Griffey, who's got it? Griffey. And Griffey's got it. 1 gone. Rafael Palmeiro, 1 for 2. With that big 2-run homer back in the, I believe, the 3rd. What was it? Yeah, 2-run in the 3rd. Here's Rafael. And no. Walk intentionally, so Rafael's 1 for 2 with a couple walks. And that'll be the end of cycle as Tim Davis will come in. Tim, 3 wins, 3 losses, 3 saves. 3.96 ERA over the regular season. And how long did he last? Parts of 4 seasons, all in Seattle. Alright. Not too shabby for the youngster. As Jeffrey will stand in. 1-0 to Jeffrey. Bounce to the second, could be 2. There's one on the first, none in time. Base hit here could probably eliminate the need for right corner. 3-2 to Harold. Left field should have a play. And he does. Alright. We'll let Mike start the 8th inning. If he runs into trouble, we'll get him out. 2-2 Dan Wilson. Swing and a strike 3. East Soho. 2-1. Dead center field. Let's hit pretty hard. Put your track to the wall. And see you later. Not often you see Luis Soho at your yard. What he did there from the number 9 spot. Now 4-2. Do we stick with Mike? 0-1 to Felix. We do. And there's 2 outs. Let's give him at least 2-8. He deserves that. Reggie Jefferson, 0 for 3 today. Left center field, nobody's going to get to that one. That'll be extra bases. Oh, be quiet, all of you. Bring up Edgar Martinez. 2-8 Edgar. Line to the center field, there's a base hit. Runner will try and score. Here's the third of the play. He is going to be safe at the plate. So now it's 4-3. But with Junior coming up and Mike already having thrown 112 pitches, I'm not going to risk him giving anything up to Griffey. So Icon, your job is simple. Just get Griffey. 1-1. Into right field. Will this stay in the yard? Yes. I was a little nervous, but Emmons he managed to make a great catch, and they still have a lead. But man, did that look like it could go out of the yard. We'll get Lee Smith up. Brady Anderson leads it off. Second base. 1 gone. Bring up Leo Gomez, but I'm going to pinch it for him. Because I'd rather have a guy that's been hitting pretty well, as in Chris Sabo. Chris 4 for 7 in the playoffs with a homer and 2 RBIs. 1-2 to Chris. And he swings and misses strike 3. Chris Orioles 6 for 16. 3 RBIs, 375 average. 0-1 to Chris. Into center field, there's a base hit. I prolong the inning a bit more. Gonna run out Mark McLemore. Batting from the left side now. 3-2 to Mark. Into left field, that's going to drop in for a base hit. Hoyles will get the third. Nice hustle. It's Cal 2 for 4, looking for a base hit to bring an insurance run in. And he will not get it. Up to Lee Smith to protect the 1-run lead. Chris Sable will stay in to play third base. And Lee Smith will come on to hopefully finish things off here. You have a dangerous 3 guys to face. Buhner, Martinez, and Blowers. Through to Buhner. Right back to Smith. And 1 gone. Here's Tino Martinez, 1-1 to Tino. Center field. Devereaux's got to play. 2 gone. Mike Blowers represents the Mariners' last hope. 1-2 to Blowers. In center field, there's a base hit, so the Mariners do have life. About Eric Anthony, the pinch hitter. Eric on 1-2. To right field, Jeffrey Hammond should have a play. He's got it! And the O's take game 1, 4-3. Be back to wrap it up right after this. Well, it wasn't easy, fans. We do take game 1, just barely, as Luis Soho, he made it interesting with that solo homer. And then that RBI hit by Edgar Martinez They made it interesting, but they couldn't quite catch us. The Zeus take game 1, 4-3, 11. I hit Seattle 11-7. And then in game 2 will be Sean Bosky for Seattle and Ben McDonald for the O's. I would have preferred to get Mike 8 innings. 8 innings. I hate taking a guy out in the middle of an inning just for one batter. But he'd already thrown 112 pitches. I didn't want to run the risk of him giving up a base hit to Ken Griffey. I mean, for God's sake, that shot that he hit off of Eichhorn, if it had been Mike in there, he probably would have hit it out of the yards. I probably made the wise decision just to yank Mike after 7 2/3. So Mike gets his first postseason decision. Eichhorn with the hold, getting the one-man he was required to face. And Lee Smith, despite giving up a base hit, managed to get us through the ninth and get his first save of postseason. Lee, of course, I think he blew a save the last time he was out there. Did he blow a save last time he was out? Or was it... Okay, he just got bombed. He just gave up a couple runs in the ninth, that's all. Alright, but anyways. O's take game 1. We're nice and set for game 2. That'll be in Baltimore, of course. Games 3, 4, and 5 are in Seattle, so if we sweep them, we'll be doing it on their yard, but I don't expect that. But poetically, if the series does go full 7, we would clinch it in Baltimore. So we will see what happens. Meanwhile, the Expos and Reds, their series is tied 1-1. I personally hope it's the Expos and Orioles in the World Series, but we'll find out when we get there. Because I am going to damn make sure that we're going to get there. We are going to get to the World Series. I am going to make certain of that. But, Game 2 will be for our next video. Sean Bosky will take on Ben McDonald. Ben will be looking for his second postseason win. So until next time, Mr. Boy Chance thinking of heading out. Remember, if you like the video, please give it a like and subscribe to Determination today. If you have any video game questions in the comments of this video, or my Twitter feed at Chance315, check my head not such as 7 for our wrestling know-how, and help us fight the reading for getting view purge by letting YouTube know our views are legitimate. Help build Determination up from where it is now at 1,634 subscribers to even higher heights. And to people that dislike my videos because I say on Twitter, all you're doing is raising the revenue, so thanks for the help, losers. You're just helping me out in the grand scheme of things, because it's getting me more revenue, which means more money in my pocket. So if you want to dislike my videos, just know you're getting me more money. Until then, peace out.